goes into 12 how many times? 3 times. 3 goes into 12 how many times? 4 times. 6 goes into 12 how many times? 2 times. Okay, so we're going to rewrite this question without any denominator. So I have my 3 multiplied by the numerator of my first term, 1 minus x. This will make your life so much easier. I have positive 4 multiplied by the numerator of my second term, x plus 5. And finally, I have my less than sign and a 2 multiplied by my third rational expression numerator, which is negative x minus 1. Okay. Can someone tell me what is my next step now to solve this particular question? What is my next step going to be? Let's call upon someone. Abel, what do you think my next step is? There's a lot of brackets. Starts with a D. The distributive property. So I have 3 times 1 is just going to give me 3. 3 times negative x is going to give me negative 3x. Positive 4 times x is going to give me positive 4x. Positive 4 times 5 is positive 20. Is going to be less than 2 times negative x is going to give, well, we could actually move this negative sign to the outside to make it a little bit easier. So negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. Okay, that was a lot of work. So next thing we're going to do, I want to highlight all the variables. We're going to keep all the variables on the left-hand side. So I have negative 3x, positive 4x, and when we move the negative 2x to the left-hand side, it's going to become a positive 2x. Then we're going to keep all the numbers to the right-hand side. So I already have a positive 2 on the right-hand side. We're going to move the positive 3 over, and that becomes a negative 3. We move the positive 20 over, and that becomes a negative 20. Can someone tell me what negative 3x plus 4x plus 2x is going to solve to? 3x, good. Is less than, what is 2 minus 3 minus 20 going to give me? Negative 21. Okay, so I have a negative number on the right-hand side. Is my sign going to change? Is my inequality going to change direction? No. Jessica, why is it not going to change? Good. The 3x is positive. That means we do not have to divide both sides by 3x, so it's going to change. We're dividing both sides, however, by positive 3, so my final answer is going to be x is less than negative 7. X is less than negative 7. Don't forget that we have to draw this out. So, we're going to draw a number line. I have a negative 7 on my number line, so let's put negative 7 here. Is my arrow going to point to the left or the right? The left. Is it going to be a closed circle or an open circle? It's going to be an open circle because this is not negative 7. X is not equal to negative 7. It's just less than negative 7. So it's an open circle pointing to the left. Do not forget to do that on your test, okay? So that's it for the seminar. However, I have noticed that there's one question on the seminar sheet that people always have trouble with. So I'm going to set you up. I'm going to give you the seminar sheet in a second, but I want to set up the question for you because I do not want you making this same mistake on the test. So can you write this question down? Okay, 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. What does that factor to? 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. Does anyone know? Chris, what does it factor to?
2x minus 3x plus 2.
Good. 2x minus 3, x minus 2.
I'm apologizing now.
That's okay. We're at the end. We're at the home stretch. X squared minus x minus 12. Austin, tell me what you have. X squared minus x minus 12. Yeah, x minus 4, x plus 3. Okay, finally, 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. What does that factor to? How come I'm only seeing my students? There we go.
2x plus 3.
Yeah. 2x plus 3, x minus 4. Good. Okay. What do you notice about the denominators now? Is there anything that's common? No. So that's 4 binomials. That's a lot to have in a denominator. But, so this looks like, at first glance, it looks like a very complicated question. My hint to you is before you start combining things, look at each rational expression separately. So if I'm just looking at this particular rational expression, I'm not dealing with the second one at all. Is there anything that I can cancel just by looking at the first one? Is there anything common in the first one? X minus 2, so we can cancel those out. When we look at the second binomial, is there anything that is common? X minus 4. So you can make your life so much easier for yourself if you do this. X minus 4 over 2x minus 3 minus x plus 3 over 2x plus 3. That is a much easier question to deal with. But time and time again, I see students not doing this and having multiple binomials that they don't need to have in the common denominator. Now, what you cannot do, look at the board, guys. You cannot, when you're doing subtraction and addition, take this x minus 4 and cancel with this x minus 4. You cannot do that, because do these terms, binomials, belong to the same rational expression? No, they're two separate rational expressions, two separate people. So think of this in the same person. If this person has common characteristics, you can cancel it out, but not common characteristics between two different people. So same rational expression, it's okay to cancel, but different rational expressions when you're doing subtraction. If we were doing multiplication, it would be fair game. You could cancel whatever you wanted to cancel. But when you're doing subtraction, you can't do that. This is where you will lose marks on the test if you confuse subtraction with multiplication or vice versa, okay? Does everyone understand that seminar? Yes? Okay, so it's going to be on Edmodo tonight. Please check.